about 11 to 12 years ago, I'm working in a nursing home, and there is this gentleman who nobody was able to clean his room. People will go to his room and say, I have to clean your room. And then he'll say no. And then it will get so bad over the course of time because he wouldn't let nobody in to clean his room that when he would go to appointments, they would forcibly clean his room. And I felt like that's not right. Like, I'm like, this guy's, he's sharing a room with somebody, yes. But this is this guy's home. Like, this is all he has. I get to tell people no when I don't want them coming into my house. I'm not forced to clean my house. Should I clean it? Yeah, but I was 19, 20, so odds are no, I did not clean at that time. I'm very young and just didn't care. But anyway, back to the story. They give me the hallway. The hallway this gentleman lived on, they give it to me. So I decided to take things on a different approach. I knocked on his door and said, hey, do you mind if I leave some toilet paper? I have some. No, thank you. I'm like, all right, thank you. I'll check back on you tomorrow. So I did. I went back and I asked. And it was probably a few days before he said, yes, I need some toilet paper. But every time I had asked to clean the room, if he said no, I just said, okay, thank you. And I would walk away. Eventually, he's like, hey, can you please clean the bathroom? I'm like, yes, I will only do the bathroom. So I did the bathroom. And I did that for a little while. And he was like, hey, I have a mess over here. Can you please clean it? Yeah, sure, no problem. Well, fast forward, he was like, hey, I really want you to help me clean up my room. But, and I think I cut him off, said, listen, I won't touch or throw anything away without your permission. There's no rush. I am here. Let's take the time and do this. And because I was the only one who actually was able to gain access to the room at this point, the administrator, the supervisors, they just left me alone. They didn't say, why were you in the room so long? None of that. They just left me alone because I had gained this guy's trust. So I'm in there for hours at this point, but I'm cleaning the room like 100%, full detail, that nobody has never been able to do before. Like, I'm the only housekeeper to ever gain this guy's trust, actually to the point to where the next day he discovered his tablet was missing, but I was off. So he goes to the administrator and says, who do you trust to go look for it? He said, me. He was like, I know he didn't steal it, but I think he put it in somewhere and misplaced it. So I come in the next day and I knew exactly where it was. I was like, sorry, I didn't mean to put it there. He was like, accidents happen, not a big deal. I gained this guy's trust, all because I changed the approach on how I did things. I didn't demand. I showed him respect because that was his home. This was a lesson in life that I learned at 19 to 20 that I would since forget due to so many tragic events. Losing my mom, getting into my accident, losing my uncle, and just losing touch with myself. I had forgotten how important communication is, how important the approach is. Because all this guy wanted was respect of being asked. Because that's all he had left in life was that side of the room. So now I have to go on a journey to learn to communicate again, to learn the importance of the approach. So I'm going to take time, and that's kind of what my YouTube channel is. It's for me to learn how to communicate. If it goes viral, it goes viral. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But what it's going to do is give me an outlook, give me an escape route, and allow me to learn to communicate and tell stories. So everybody, if you're out there, just remember the way you approach something, especially If you are a housekeeper in a nursing home or a hospital, or just in general, change the way you approach. Don't demand, ask. Because for some, those residents, that's all they have is that space. That's the last little bit they feel they have control over. So don't demand. If you have a difficult resident who refuses to let you clean the room, change how you approach. Start small as just putting toilet paper in the room. Because in life, the small steps lead into big accomplishments. I've forgotten this over the years, and these are things that I need to learn. So please let me know in the comments if you watched all the way to the end how my communication was. Tell me where I need to improve. Give me your honest feedback. Even if it's negative, I can't grow without the negative. I respect each and every one of your comments. Even if you're a troll, you're entitled to your opinion. I respect it. And the only way I can grow is if you guys be honest and leave honest feedback. Thank you.